Okay. And then, yeah, like I said, this playlist is Michael Bublé Christmas, so it'll be very fun. And yes, get started with the warm up.
The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town, all ringing in song, full of happy sounds. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Oh, if there was a way, I'd hold back these tears. Oh, but it's a Christmas day. Please, 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 oh, come home. Oh, baby, you know I need you. Oh, come home. I gotta have you. You know I need you. Oh, love, oh, love. I gotta have you. I say na 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 na. It's Christmas, 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 yeah. Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bublé.
Are you ready to sing a little jingle bells?
Yes.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Of the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Jingle bells, just jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what a lot of fun to ride and sing in a one-horse open sleigh.
Dashing through the snow
We are dashing
in a one-horse open sleigh.
one-horse sleigh.
All the fields we go,
All the fields we go,
laughing all the way.
all the way.
Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open. Oh, what fun! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Nice. All right. Moving on to lower body. We're going to start standing. This is a fun little challenge. So here you could actually use something to hold on to, the wall or a chair. If you want it, it's not required. You can definitely do it without that, the support though. So we're standing, hips are front, good posture, shoulders down, core engaged. So we're doing standing side raises. So if you think of a normal side raise, like a fire hydrant, when we're doing side, it's the same concept, but it requires more balance and stability and from the core. So arms out wide, straight, keep the shoulders down. And then if we're gonna start with the right leg, left for me, you wanna keep the supporting leg a little bent and really have your weight in that leg so that you can take the leg side and down, side and down. So the hips still stay forward. You're not moving the hips up, they stay forward. You can flex that foot, helps to squeeze everything in the supporting leg and the working leg. And then you can bring it down, you can bring your weight to the floor, just make sure you're not plopping down or shifting it. You can have some support, like I said, with the weight, but you're not shifting and everything is nice and controlled. Yes. There's also an option to keep the leg a little bent, like you would in a normal side raise. So just experiment, both work great for your glutes and quads. It's really just your preference. All right, so then we move to the ground. We have one leg straight raise, one leg, or opposite leg with the knee raised. So what that means is if you're on all fours, shoulders over the wrists, if you want to start with the front leg, whichever front leg is the one that's straight. So the straight leg raise for the first section is that front leg that you just raised front and up. You can go past the hip, just make sure that the knee and the foot are pointing down, you're not turning anything up. So raise, down, and then your back leg with the bent knee, you're gonna engage the core, use the front leg stability to raise it up and down. So front, straight leg, back with the knee. Yes. And try to keep the shoulders facing the ground, the body facing the ground. Don't curve the back. Keep everything straight. Shoulders in the sockets. Don't come up to your ears. Yes, we'll do both sides, so alternating. And then we have arabesque lift from knee to extension. So it's kind of similar to the first leg straight raise, except you're going to start with your knee bent if I'm using my front leg. So you have knee to extension, knee to extension. So an arabesque in ballet is when you have one leg extending back, hips stay forward, the leg and the top of the foot stay facing downwards to the floor. You're not turning anything out. So I've done this in a previous class, a different week, where we did attitude into the arabesque, but this time we're going straight from the knee to the arabesque. So you're staying nice and parallel the whole time with your leg and your hip. Try to get the knee to your chest. Yep, so you have full range of motion. We'll do both sides. So I'm not gonna demonstrate both sides. And then we have side plank with the clamshell. So first I'll demonstrate what a normal clamshell is. You have two knees together. Think of the top knee leading up and down, isolating that inner and outer quad, and then your feet stay together. So we're going to take that into the same thing, but in side plank. So the side plank with our knees bent, not the full side plank. So if we're on our elbow, and then we have lift up into side plank position, our abs are engaged, shoulders down. So it helps keep the hand on your hip for stability. So raise that front knee and back down. Yep. And keep those feet together. So we're really working the quad and our core and our stability here. A little extra challenge than the normal clamshell. And then we have a little cardio, chassé, squat touches. So a chassé, well, in ballet or in dance, means kind of doing a gallop, so to speak. Your feet come together to kind of move forward and jump in the air. So that's kind of the concept here, but it's in a fitness context where you're not in full squat position, but you're in, somewhat of a squat position. Feet come together, down, touch the floor, in, and then again. Here, in, chassé. Yep, so you're in chassé, touch the floor, and then come in. Yeah, and again, it doesn't have to be a full squat, just kind of what we could say in ballet is demi. So that means you're in between the full range extension or whatever you're doing, and you're kind of in between standing and all the way down. So you're a little bit, you're demi. All right, so we're gonna start with the side leg raises. Yes, and maybe grab some water before we start. Feel free to take mini breaks too. I know I sometimes do child's poses in between exercises. We have 3 songs for this.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. You when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, I mean the big fat man with the long white beard. he's coming to town. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. The snow said I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white
Christmas, with every Christmas card I write.
May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases
Be
white.
And 8. Switch to the other.
Don't want a lot for Christmas, there's just one thing I need. I don't care about those presents underneath the Christmas tree. See, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want for Christmas is you. I won't ask for much this Christmas, I won't even wish for snow. No, I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. There's no sense in hanging stockings there upon the fireplace, 'cause Santa, he won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. Girl, what can I do? You know that all I want for Christmas is you. And all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I can hear those sleigh bells ringing. Sound, won't you bring me the one I really love? Won't you please bring my baby to me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. No, I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want for Christmas is you. Is you.
Wait for music.
Stockings are hung with care. The children sleep with one eye open. Well, now there's more than toys at stake, 'cause I'm older now, but not done hoping. The twinkling of the lights, the Santa carols fill the household. Old Saint Nick has taken flight.
All right, awesome job. Take a breather. Take a sip of water if you need to. That was great. Pretty dynamic too. We really got a lot of good muscles engaged and toned. So moving on to core. A little bit of Pilates elements in here. In terms of engaging the core and balancing on all fours. So I'm just going to move my mat diagonal since it's a better view for one of our moves. First one is bird dog. So you're back on all fours, back straight, shoulders over the wrists. And then we're going to extend our front leg and then our opposite arm, which will be the back arm. So it comes in and out, in and out, in and out. And then switch, in and out, in and out. Throughout this exercise, make sure the shoulders and the core are engaged and they stay facing downwards. Everything should be really solid and not moving except for that arm and the leg. Think of the knee and the elbow coming in and then extending all the way out. So that's bird dog. Then we have side bird dog, which is not officially the name, but that's what I call it. So the same concept of your opposite arm as leg. So if we're going to start with the front leg and then the back arm, you're going to move it sideways and then back to the front. So the front meaning that we're straight forward or straight back. So straight forward for the arm, straight back for the leg. Sideways and front. Sideways and straight. Yes, really involves, again, still engaging all your muscles, especially your core, so that you can stay nice and stable in that all fours position while rotating. And then the same thing with the other side. So we have, actually, I would have to go this way. So we've gone this way. Oops. You know what? I'll move the mat when I do that. But basically, it's here and here. Yeah, it's definitely challenging. Doesn't have to look glamorous. The whole point is that you're really engaging and just going in that challenge. So then we have side plank in and out. So you can do this, definitely be on your hands but you can do this either like with, first I'll demonstrate with the knees, and then you can also do it totally extended in side plank. So if you're on your knees first, it's the same thing that we just did side plank with our elbow in the clamshell, except you're extending in and out, kind of the same concept. Lead with the elbow and the knee, extend out, in, out. Keep the core nice and strong, keep the shoulders down. Yep, everything's engaged. So you can do that version, or you can do a mix, but the other way would be same thing, just in and out, in and out. Yep, and yeah, so you want, it's easier to be on your hands, so I recommend being on your hands for that. Yeah. And then again, like I said, feel free to play around. They're both great exercises. One's not better than the other. All right, so then we have plank knee taps. So we're gonna hold for 4 counts in our plank. So shoulders over the wrists, keep the butt down, back straight. And then you wanna make sure you're not too far forward or too far back. Hold, 2, 3, 4, tap, 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 and tap. So those taps, you're not putting your weight down into the knees at all. It's literally just a little tap. So again, you have to really engage the core and your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, and the glutes, so that you can make that little tap and kind of contract those quad muscles without, again, like letting your weight go. So slight taps. Hold for 4 counts, tap, and then 4 taps. And then we have a single leg bicycle crunch. So if you think of bicycle, you're normally on your back. You're in crunch position with your arms. One leg comes like this and like that. So the single leg, if we're going to start with our front leg, it's flex. Well, both are flexed, but we have a bent knee. The other leg is straight and off the ground. So we're going to go front, back, elbow to the knee, just like this. And then the other side, front, back. Yep. And then, yeah, so we have our shoulders slightly off the ground the whole time, and then the supporting leg, the straight leg stays off the floor. You can also, eventually bring the straight leg onto the ground if that feels better, but you got to try to keep it off the ground for as long as you can. And you want to keep the feet flexed because it helps you kind of stabilize into the ground so that you can do that rotation. Keep the shoulders down while you do that. And yes, make sure you're not straining your neck while you're doing that. You should be burning in the core, not the neck. The burn in the core is a good burn, but you don't want to strain your neck. That's not what the exercise is for. So. All right, so we're starting with Cold December Night. 3 songs again.
Stockings are hung with care. The children sleep with one eye open. Well, now there's more than toys at stake, 'cause I'm older now, but not done hoping. The twinkling of the lights, the Santa carols fill the household. Old Saint Nick has taken flight with a heart on board, so please be careful. Each year I ask for many different things, but now I know what my heart wants you to bring. So please just fall in love with me this Christmas. There's nothing else that I will need this Christmas. Won't be wrapped under a tree. I want something to last forever. So kiss me on this cold December night. A tree that smells of pine, a house that's filled with joy and laughter. The mistletoe says stand in line. Loneliness is what I've captured. Oh, but this evening evening can be a holy night. It's cozy on up by the fireplace and dim those Christmas lights. So please just fall in love with me this Christmas. There's nothing else that you will need this Christmas. It won't be wrapped under a tree. I want something to last forever. So kiss me on this cold December night. They call that the season of giving. I'm here, I'm yours for the taking. They call it the season of giving. I'm here, I'm yours. Just fall in love with me this Christmas. Nothing else that we will need this Christmas. Won't be wrapped under a tree. I want something to last forever. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'll wear like a Christmas sweater, walk proudly to the mistletoe tonight. I want something to last forever. So kiss me on this cold December night. They call it the season of giving. I'm here, yours for the taking. They call it the season of giving. I'm here, I'm yours.
Birds off. Waiting for the music.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue or snowflakes are falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. Hey. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, and I have a blue Christmas. Oh, let's go, let's go. All right, J-Man, let's go, J. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, well, that's when those blue old memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas so white. And I'll have a blue Christmas. Yes, I Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. To sing a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman. We'll pretend that here's Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Can build a snowman. We'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. We'll say, are you ready? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
2, 3.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frost.
All right, awesome job. That was definitely not easy. Some good core, and I think also really good balance and stability that was built in those exercises. So awesome job. Moving on to the bar section. So that just means it's more ballet position and inspired in this section than lower body or core or upper body. All right, so we are going to start with actually a little arm exercise, the arm and core exercise. So if we have both arms straight out and our legs are outside of our hips are straight forward, shoulders down, core engaged. Keep the shoulders down, arms straight. So you're gonna bring the arm in and out, in and out, in and out. And then move the torso with the arm. And then the other side. Yep. So you're actually engaging your core and a little bit of your arm extension you're working to. All right. Sorry, my back's a little twisted. So we'll have those arm quick exercises, just warming up that upper body a little bit more. I know it was on the ground and on your wrists and elbows a lot. Then we have knee to elbow. So same position. If we are going to use our left arm first, the other arm is nice and straight out. Don't flex or anything. Just keep it nice and straight and solid. So it's just like we did with kind of our knee and elbow concept in the side plank, and then also in the bird dog, we're going to bring in the knee to the elbow, knee to the elbow. So kind of like I said in this exercise, the side raises, keep the supporting leg a little bent, and most of your weight should be in that supporting leg. Engage the core so that you're just supporting your weight as you touch the floor. You're not transferring the weight. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Yeah, and still keep the hips front. So your leg is coming up side, knee bent, but still keep those hips front, don't turn it out. So 1, 2, yep, and then the other side. All right, so then we go into side lunge to touch, and then side lunge to passe. So first of all, let me demonstrate what a passe is. We're just gonna do here, I'm gonna do a turn out actually, sorry. We're gonna do a turn out. So passe is where your foot doesn't have to be pointed, it doesn't have to be perfect. Your foot is at your knee and the knee is bent. So this is turned out. Again, it doesn't have to be, you can like do whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be pointed like that. So the hips are forward, the knee is out, and the leg is turned out, but the hips still stay forward. And if you can't get perfectly straight, kind of in between parallel and then all the way turned out, that's great. It doesn't have to be perfect and picturesque. So that's what a passe is. First, let me explain how we're doing the side lunge progression. So your arms are going to move with your body. Swing and swing. So we swing to a side lunge. The arms are like this. Then we swing up and we touch. Swing down, swing up. So it's the same concept of the other exercise we did and the side leg raises where your foot's going to touch, some weight's there, but most of your weight is in the supporting leg, and then using your core to engage and hold your weight up. So side lunge and touch, side lunge and touch. Then we're going to take the side lunge into a passe. Yep. So again, doesn't have to be perfect. You can also kind of keep your weight in the foot. You can bring it into the leg. Try not to go directly on the knee. You don't want to put the weight right in the knee. I would say a little bit below or above. So whatever kind of works for you there in terms of your foot. But keep those hips straight and keep the knee turned out. And then the arms are going to help you with the momentum of the side lunge and going to the floor and then coming back. So do the same thing to the other side. Yep. And then, yeah, it helps keep the arms straight too with the momentum and helping you to stabilize your body weight. All right, so we have lunges to front attitude and then lunges to front bottom off. So I'm gonna go, well, I'll demonstrate the lunge first. But the lunge, so we kind of do this in the warm up. Hips are straight forward, knee is bent, keep that knee over the foot, don't go forward or too back. The back knee is gonna be bent. So lunge, and then bring it front. So an attitude, to go over quickly what that is, attitude front, you're gonna have your knee bent. Kind of like we were in that passe with your leg attached, you're gonna bring it front. Yep, so it's just kind of in line. It's in line with the knee. It can be closer to the supporting leg too, it doesn't have to go all the way out. And make sure those hips are square to the front. All right, so lunge and attitude. You can do whatever you want with your arms too, but it always helps to kind of keep the arms going with your body, shift in momentum and weight. So from there, we're gonna do the same thing, but do a bot ma. So bot ma is where you pick your leg front, but your leg has to be straight. So it's the same concept as the attitude, except you're gonna make sure to straighten it not from an extension, but from like when you start to touch the ground here. So lunge and kick, lunge. Here's where you start to initiate the leg being straight. And it doesn't have to be all the way up. You can stick to 45 degrees or whatever works. So I'll do the other side just to show you again. Attitude. Yep. And you can also hold on to something. This is where you hold on to something, this whole section if you need to. But just remember again, for the straight leg, the bot ma, after the lunge, when you're meeting these feet here, the ground, coming from the ground, is where the straight leg comes from. You're not kicking out. All right, last thing. So a little arm exercise. It's very easy, just mostly following along. We have our arms straight up. We're gonna swing down and up, down and up. Our arms are gonna go back. So we're gonna contract our body front, up, and then we're gonna take it to a jump. So as you go down into that, your head to the ground, your legs are gonna bend, quads engage, and you're gonna jump straight off the ground. So side, up, down, up, jump, and up. Yeah, so when you're jumping, your arms are down and your head is down. Yeah, and bend those knees as you come down when you land. You don't want to stick it and then kind of straighten your knees. So it's just a fun little like upper body expansive exercise, and it gets your heart rate up. All right, so we got a lot in store. Let's get to it. We're going to start with Holly Jolly Christmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Baby, it's cold outside.
I gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
Hoping that you dropped in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My
ice.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just to have a drink more.
I'll put some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say what's in this drink.
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how
Your eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat.
Oh,
Your
thank you.
hair looks
I ought
swell.
to say no, no,
Mind
no,
if
sir.
I move in
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
Oh, what's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't say.
Baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
You're very pushy, you know.
I like to think of it as opportunistic.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has been
How lucky that you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that
My
star.
sister will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look
My brother
delicious.
will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical
My
shore.
maiden aunt's mind is
Gosh,
vicious.
your lips are
But maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette more.
Never such a
And I don't even
blizzard
smoke.
before.
I gotta get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me your comb.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand.
I feel when I touch your
But
hand.
don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
There's bound to be a talk tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong
At least
sorrow.
there'll be plenty
If
implied.
you got pneumonia and
I
die,
really can't stay.
get over that old baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.
Okay, fine. Just another drink then.
Well, that took a lot of convincing.
And 3, and 4. All right, we have quick arms, and then I'll go straight into pull down. So we have just 3 main movements for the arms. Really great. We're gonna start in high plank, so shoulders over the wrists. Keep those elbows in line. Back straight and butt down. We're going to walk out with our back feet so that our arms are nice and straight. And keep the arms straight, don't bend. Then we're gonna walk back to a normal plank, shoulders over the wrists. Walk out again. Yep, and don't lose that form. You're just extending the arms a little bit more. So those are high plank walks. Whew. All right, so we have a little bit of a standing a breath. We do over and unders. So we do over, under, over, under, over, under. Yeah. After a while, you'll feel it. We'll do, I think, 32 counts or 24 counts. We'll see how the music goes. But yeah, over and under. Not too complicated, but it's a great way to tone the muscles. Then we have tricep push-ups, not like the ones when we do dips. They're your stomach's facing the ground. So your arms are in line with the shoulders, not like a normal push-up where you have your arms nice and wide. Instead of all fours, you want to think of really, as much as you can, bringing the knees back because it makes it more challenging. So with this tricep push-up, you're not going out, you're going, the elbows go directly down and up, down and up. Nothing goes side. Yes. Keep the shoulders and the torso facing the ground. Yep. And if it feels too easy, just bring those knees back a little more. That definitely helps. Because if it just feels like a little extension and it shouldn't, you should feel it. All right, here we go.
Wrap myself around you and do what lovers do.
All the snow is falling.
Passion's calling, a glass of wine or two.
I want a
Cuddle up, cozy down, Christmas with you.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
No, we better
The
not.
storm is just too bad.
Oh, it's terrible. There's no getting out of here. Old man Winter's seen to that.
So here we sit.
The candles lit, and now that we're snowbound, what's to do but love on you? Cuddle up and cozy down. I wanna cuddle up and cozy down with you.
Oh my.
nestle up against your skin, do anything that we want to.
Make love, hug and touch, and steal some kisses too. I wanna cuddle up,
cozy down,
Christmas with you. We could both pretend we're sorry, act so disappointed. But to tell you the truth, snuggling with you is all I ever really wanted.
Now the fire is blazing, my thoughts are racing. What we're gonna do
Oh, baby.
when I cuddle up and cozy down with you?
What do you say?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Cuddling with you, oh,
The snow is falling, passion's calling, a glass of wine or two.
I wanna
Cuddle up and cozy down, Christmas with you.
cuddle up and cozy down in a wonderland for two.
Why don't we cuddle up and cozy down, Christmas with you. Merry Christmas, darling.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Santa baby slipped a Rolex under the tree for me. I've been an awful good guy, Santa buddy, and hurried down the chimney tonight. Santa buddy, a 65 convertible to steel blue. I'll wait up for you, dude, Santa buddy, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I missed. I think of all the hotties that I never kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa Pally, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. I've been a sweetie all year, Santa buddy, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa buddy, one thing that I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa Pally, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa buddy, fill my stocking with Canucks ticks for kicks. Throw me on the first line, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Mercedes. I really do believe in you. Now let's see if you believe in me. Santa Poppy forgot to mention one little thing. Cha-ching. No, I don't mean as alone, Santa buddy. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, hurry down the chimney tonight.
All right.